Jesus
Damn you!
Christ.
Screw with me, you shitheads!
Language, Ix, and volume. Not that I don't share your sentiments.
Even with them being totally outnumbered, they still put up a good fight. Those two really are something.
What a bummer. I really wanted to knock them down a peg, and bringing them to heel would have done the trick. Bring them to heel?
I'm guessing that's not a phrase she picked up on in school.
What up?
That was incredible. You really do know how to show an old man a good time.
God damn it.
But like I said earlier, we're just the opening act.
So how many more do we have to fight?
Are you serious? Again?
Yep.
Stop running away!
You guys give new meaning to the word coward. Oh well. In a way, I'm glad you guys showed up when you did. Better here than at the finish line. You won't be able to get in our way later, because you'll be too busy licking your wounds.
Fair point. They could have shown up at the worst possible moment and spoiled everything. That's very much the sort of thing they do.
Silver linings.
About that. After my recent exploits, I received a bit of a tongue lashing. So I won't be stepping too far out of line for the time being. Anywho, a promise is a promise. Ix Eldarion. Yorda Eldarion.
What?
I hereby pronounce you shared owners of the title of Enforcer number 20.
They're enforcers now.
It's the third number from the last. I hope you'll enjoy dancing at the end of our strings.
Third number from the last, so there's supposed to be only 23 enforcers?
Hell yes! We've hit the big time! Sucks having to share a number, but who cares?
Yeah, I don't mind that part so much. I'm just excited to have some freedom for a change.
Alright. Well,
Seems like your
enforcers will have
betrayal
freedom.
was short-lived. Now you're right back into the fold. And you're adding new members to the Enforcer's ranks. It's been 2 years since we confirmed the existence of Enforcer number 19.
I think that was Cedric.
You just had to drag those kids down with you. You really are the worst, Harwood.
Why, thank you, my dear Wren. Now it's time we exited stage left. Let's hope this doesn't end with your demise.
Bye-bye! Next time we're totally blowing your faces off.
Yeah,
Try not to
sure.
die, cause we want to be the ones to slaughter you.
We have the Angel of Slaughter, so shut up.
What is their problem?
I feel you, really. But you may as well be yelling at a brick wall. Ugh. It's like they were deliberately trying to get on our nerves. They were so not cute. Their names, on the other hand, get my seal of approval. I give Yorda a 91 and Ix a 78.
Are you ever going to tell us the criteria?
Nope.
With everything that happened on the island, I couldn't help but be a little anxious. Maybe I should have laid into him a bit more.
Personally, I think you did fine, Catra. I agree. I'd even say you were great.
Besides, it's not like you would have listened or cared. What's important is that you beat him at his own game and made him look like a fool.
I suppose you're right.
They may have delayed us, but now there is nothing else standing in our way.
Are we gonna fight the
Right.
Crimson dude?
If anything, it made for a fine warm-up.
Warm up? You died. Oh well, Elaine survived. so-
Ready to beat feet, Van?
Yeah. It's about time we wrap this up.
Oof. We have more to go? No, I think...
It's
I
not
think
over.
that's it. Yeah. There's a resting station here. Alright. That fight showed me that we need a better secondary lineup. So let me just set that up before we proceed. Alright. So we did some changes here. I'm not sure. Hopefully this is the last.
That jackass lives to stir shit up. Are we sure he doesn't have anything to do with the Genesis?
He must have had
Maybe.
some aim he was trying to achieve.
I wouldn't overthink it. It's as Aaron says. He simply takes pleasure in stirring the pot.
I think they're talking about
Still,
Harwood.
It's nice to know he finally got a proper scolding for his incessant mischief.
Oh, I think there's going to be a second floor. Oh crap, this is going to take a while. Alright then.
Yes, I can feel it.
What?
An incredible power is welling up just beyond here. It's awaiting our arrival. It's the source of this spatial distortion. No, of all these incidents.
Okay.
We'll put an end to it this time. Let's do this, everyone!
That's the plan. Can we do it though? We got wiped out by Harwood and the gang. Well, we're still a few ways away from the red marker. So yeah, let's just continue. Alright, here we are. I'm not sure if this is the final place, but
Is that what I think it is?
kind of looks
Yes,
like pandemonium.
it must be at the top of these stairs.
This is our last fight.
Okay,
Let's make sure we're ready before we head on up.
I think we're good now. Hopefully. Still makes me wonder who the hell this C is. Can we see him? Yeah, I think it's the trenchcoat dude. So who is this? Why is he pretending to be C and why is he helping us?
It's the lights from the Seven Genesis.
Oh, okay.
So their power was here all along. Or rather,
The essence of their power. It's been extracted, allowing the Genesis to act autonomously.
That seems like an apt enough description to me. And look at what's inside of the man in front of us.
The red one?
The 8th Genesis. The centerpiece of all that's happened these past 2 months.
So you've come, Ben Arkwright,
Yeah, who are you?
and you brought the other fixers with you, along with a few fresh faces.
Fresh faces?
Well,
Oh,
you were the one
LP.
who told me to be in front of Treon Tower at 4:30 p.m. I'm probably a little late, but hey, time's frozen. Nice when technicalities work in your favor.
Yeah, I suppose you get a pass.
Yeah, he's been a mystery from the beginning.
The hell? He's talking like a normal-ass person now.
Yeah.
Well, aside from the demonic reverberation anyway.
Yeah. Though, why do I get the feeling I've heard that voice before?
The armor dude?
You're right. It sounds familiar.
Yeah, I hear it too. And when he speaks, I can feel my chest tighten.
Who?
Then is he someone you all know?
Master
Or is
Burgard?
it possible that...
Maybe we know him too.
Rufus? Maybe it's Rufus.
You do know him. But I can't reveal
Whoa.
who he is.
Is it Rufus?
Since we're in close proximity of the 8th, maybe you can call out to her now, Van.
To her?
Good point.
Oh, Mayor.
Mayor!
What took you so long? You have no sense of urgency. You made me sit there in the background for ages, and then you replaced me?
Oh. Let's see some interaction between Mayor and LP. But... What? Is it Rufus?
Your name was Lapis, right?
Yes.
While I appreciate your help up to now, I've got everything under control. So why don't you buzz off? Fine. You can have Van back. I was simply repaying what I owed. Now hush! You're interrupting a very important conversation. Whoa! LP just shut her down. She's like her older sibling.
Maybe she is. Maybe Mayor was patterned after LP.
Well, while that certainly is cute, we really should get back to the subject at hand.
Right. I hope you all know how much I appreciate your help. Thanks to you guys, I can finally put this 4 SPG to bed.
Van.
What?
First things first. Let's see if my suspicions are right on the mirror. Can't move forward until we do that, right?
Oh crap, I forgot to... grab the... you know, the SP? We should have reached AAA rank and should have gotten the item there. I forgot.
Correct. Just as the smallest units of matter have their own particles and waveforms.
So who the hell are you?
My existence is ever in a state of flux. It cannot be validated without first being observed. You must determine my identity without relying on your lauded sense of smell.
Fair enough. As soon as I got your message this morning, I knew for sure that you were C. We're positive that you aren't the first or second C.
Okay,
Testimony
so
from the people who knew him makes that clear as day.
It's not Rufus, so we have a third C. Yeah, Toa.
Now then, there was something that stuck out to me when I was going over the notes again. The warnings there were stated so plainly, I couldn't get a bead on who could have written them. That's the mark of a real pro. A pro who specializes in multiple fields, writing, among others.
Is that a Spriggan? Be on guard, yes. Desire the truth and bring... Okay.
Multiple fields? Wait. Oh, I get it now.
I don't.
And that's when it hit me. There's only one person I know who has such an annoying attention to detail. When that thought came to mind, I immediately said to myself, there's no way.
Who?
But after learning the Garden Master's true identity, fighting through hell and back during that coup, and seeing people be recreated by the 8th Genesis, I couldn't entirely dismiss the idea.
Dingo? There's Auguste. Is it Dingo?
A deceased revolutionary, clinging to existence like a parasite.
And the Genesis recreating versions of Jin and Kilika, who were almost like abstractions.
Not bad. However, there is still one small thing you failed to pick up on.
What?
If I am who you believe me to be, then tell me, what reason would I have to hide behind the name C? Why would I adopt an ill-conceived alias used by those who operated in the shadows of Crossbell and the Empire?
That's the easy part, actually. There's a reason you chose the name C in particular, outside of needing a convenient smokescreen. And that reason has less to do with the name itself, and more to do with its placement in the alphabet.
The third letter?
You picked C because it would conceal your real initials, while also falling right in between them.
What?
I never considered that.
The alphabet? The letters before and after C would be...
B and D.
B and D. I don't believe the order matters in this particular instance.
Maybe it's...
Yeah.
It is Dingo.
So, here's our answer. About time you showed your face.
Dingo?
Dingo Brad!
Oh. What the hell?
You get a passing mark, Van.
What?
You not only ascertained my true identity, but also the reason I chose the name C.
So why are you doing
now
this?
Now you can bear witness to my true form. A mere shard-based replica. The shadow of my old self.
Well, I guess.
You, on the other hand, are the same as ever. You may be a year older, but time hasn't smoothed your rough edges.
Yeah, whatever.
I feel like I just walked into a retirement home. Still.
I did have my suspicions. But even now, I still can't wrap my head around all this.
The idea of him being the third scene never even crossed my mind. So, he's a shard replica?
Okay, I'm trying to remember. So the first warning that we got from C involves the 7th Genesis. So I guess that was after the Cray incident. Nice. Okay, I think so. So hopefully I'm right.
Does that mean... No.
Yeah, he did.
I thought that may have meant the real Dingo was still with us. But that isn't the case, is it?
No, I'm not of this world anymore. As you already know, my life ended when Cray Village ceased to be. Unlike the immovable and the flying swallow, this form wasn't created based on a pre-existing body.
Yeah, you got nuked.
The circumstances surrounding its creation run parallel to what happened to that Basel professor.
Callahan.
And are a direct result of what transpired in Cray.
Did you say Basel? Do you mean Professor Callahan?
Yeah, he uploaded his consciousness.
His memories and personality were converted into an AI by the 5th Genesis.
I've reviewed the footage of the Cray incident countless times over, but even I never once considered the possibility of it sparking a convergence.
Is that really what happened?
Van!
Aptly put, Mr. Presidential Aide. When the end had arrived, I resigned myself to my fate. But in those last few moments, I felt a pain of regret. Despite how I viewed myself, I knew there were others who cared for my well-being, who would mourn my passing.
Yeah, especially
Had I
Marielle.
anticipated Dante's intentions, I could have saved everyone. By not doing more for those people, I committed an egregious sin. That moment of overwhelming shame and self-loathing was the origin point, where my observed existence was absorbed into the network.
That's unbelievable. Melchior had connected the legacy, which happens to be an observation device, to the Orbital network.
Okay.
And that meant your consciousness had been stored in the core of the 8th Genesis.
That's what the Garden Master told us. He's a nobody who's stuck inside the 8th Genesis.
The pieces are slowly coming together.
All in a split second? Wait, no. Time isn't really an issue here, is it? Right. If Elysium was tasked with completing the convergence, for example, it would have taken it about 10 seconds to do the job. And if it had the power of the 8th Genesis backing it up, it'd take 2 seconds at most, probably even less.
Whoa.
The 8th is a special piece of work. After all, it acts as the core of the...
Oh, another forgotten name.
There's that garbled bullshit again. That isn't important right now, though.
The core of... who?
Long story short, the 8th is the reason you're here.
And while residing within the core, you sent Van a warning about the Revolution Festival. Then sometime after that, you fell into the Garden Master's clutches, who made you into his Crimson Beast.
You've got it. As a result, I killed many gangsters and special ops troops. At first, he had me dancing to his tune, marching in step. But gradually, I was able to wrestle control back from him, and by Nemeth Island, I was free of his influence. Believe you me, playing the part of his silent, subservient pet from then on was no easy task.
Jesus Christ.
Look at you, being all humble.
Yeah, you fooled us pretty good. Ever consider taking up acting as a career?
That explains why you tried to warn us, even through all that.
I guess looks aren't the only thing you've got going for you. No wonder Boss leaned on you so much.
Huh? He did?
Boss? Oh, Rufus.
Yeah, like we said before, our boss has a bit of a checkered history. He met an informant shortly after entering the Republic 2 years ago.
Uh-huh.
That man became a benefactor of sorts for him.
We never met him in person, but I think they talked over comms. He said he had his eye on you because of how active you were behind the scenes during the war.
I'll admit, I was taken aback when he reached out to me. I prepared some false IDs for him, and we both wreaked a bit of havoc here and there. But that was all part of my job as an informant. I believe benefactor is a bit of a misnomer.
Well, he was grateful to you all the same.
You must be lying out of your ass. Nobody's that cool.
Well, haven't met Rufus yet. Well, I guess Dingo is up there in the coolness factor.
He has an interesting background indeed, and I'm not the least bit surprised to hear it.
Alright, quit stroking his ego, everyone. Though, I ain't shocked to hear that you came back around on your own. Anyway, it's time we cut to the chase, Dingo.
So we still have to fight him.
Actually, I think it'd be best if I called you what you are. A clone created by the 8th Genesis, the Grendel Zolga.
Please let us bear the nightmare in this fight.
Yes, that's exactly who I am.
And there's the Crimson Grendel again.
Right, you're not the real Dingo.
Timely music.
Like the replicas of Jin and Kilika. I'm nothing but an imposter. A being whose only purpose is to observe, in accordance with the 8th Genesis' design. And that which the 8th Genesis is designed to observe is karma, the one thing in which humanity by its very nature cannot escape.
Here we go.
Karma is humanity's sin. In fact, it's the original sin.
Is he planning to fight us? Is that how he intends to settle this?
But why?
If he's like those Jin and Kilika clones, then there wasn't any other way this was gonna end!
Over those 3 days, you were exposed to an unsavory truth. Humanity is weak. Feed them a story that fits their premise of how things should be.
That's a corrosion.
And all ethics, morality, and bonds are readily cast aside. And in turn, there's no line they won't cross. Just look at Dante's, Melchior, and the overseers of the gardens. Or even myself, a foolish man whose actions put Almada on the path to power.
Yeah, he's being too hard on himself.
Naturally, not all will fall to sin, but the potential for it lies within everyone. That weakness is humanity's original sin, one that the 8th Genesis was built to observe with vigilance.
It's starting to sound like the 8th Genesis
Its ceaseless observation persists.
Septarion core or
it
something.
has yet to truly be brought to an end.
There we go. He has a transformation. Ooh. Sin Eater and Beast of the End.
That's why I called you here, Van. To bring a decisive end to it.
To the 8th Genesis, I guess.
A beast that devours sin. Huh.
Kinda like the one in Empire.
Well, I do appreciate you going into a lot of detail about the request and all. But I don't think any of us are looking to become your next meal. That'd make for a real shit ending if you ask me.
You don't mean...
Yes, the present you now know will soon be reconstructed. All the sins of those 3 days that you erased will come back into being. The forced reset is a byproduct of the Octgenesis. It is a retry method that can only be performed so many times. Its purpose is to achieve the desired observational outcome. Very soon, the other possibilities that were archived from past resets will be designated as the final observational outcome.
That's bullshit! Why did it have to come to this? No, that's not an outcome we're willing to accept!
Yeah.
Even if you say there's nothing we can do, we're not just gonna stand here and let that happen.
We dispelled those illusions and deceptions, all to attain the present we now reside in. While this may sound conceited, we will not let all our efforts go to waste.
Darn straight, this is one plot twist I'm definitely not on board with. No way, no how.
I'm with you there. And if Ace were here, I'm sure he'd say the same thing.
Yeah! A future without S and LP is a future I don't want to live in. I don't want a future without me either. Don't make me go back to being all red and ugly.
I suppose another coup d'etat would cast a considerable pall over the festival. You may have aided me in the past, but I can't allow you to take this from us.
Don't expect things to play out in the way you're envisioning, because I will not let that outcome come to pass.
I'm not about to let another coup d'etat come about. No matter what, I will prevent it. Miss Mitsurugi will require your aid.
You got it. For the record,
Yeah.
I was planning to help out even without a contract.
She wanted to fight
We're
the
facing
Crimson
a
Grendel.
genesis that observes sin. And you too, Dingo. I know you're being forced to carry out its function. I'm so sorry. But in order for us to hold on to our present, we have no choice but to fight.
And that is how it should be.
Okay, let's show him what the original Grendel is made of.
Ooh, nice.
You read my mind. About time we got this 4SPG underway. Let's go, Grendel Zolga!
Very well. Then face me, Van Arkwright.
I thought we won't have access to the Grendel here. That's a big Grendel. Change to male, alright. Acquired all holocores other than, I don't know. I got an achievement there. Woo.
Use a Sharpie.
374,000, okay.
Let's stay on the offensive.
Now we're talking.
Engaging skill. Boost gauge upgrade.
Alright. I guess we should just
Let's stay on the offensive.
defend?
All you got? Here goes. All
Yeah,
you got?
let's just defend. So we'll have chance to cast Dribble Guard here.
Here I go.
Alright, now we have a barrier.
Time to push through.
Side attack bonus, sure hit. Oh yeah. I think we can do this.
Let's stay on the
Azure
offensive.
Sun Ray. Let's move them here.
Give them your all.
Alright.
I ain't showing any mercy.
33,000. Oh crap, I forgot. We
Time
can
to push
use
through.
we can use the Grendel. I forgot. Holy crap. Anyway, we'll save CP.
Engaging skill.
Here it comes.
It's time.
Now let's move you here. And then we're gonna move Agnes here as well.
Activating drive.
Uh-oh. What?
Got your number.
All cancel, okay. Move down.
Got your number.
Way to fire me up.
Alright. So Van, we can bear the nightmare now.
Fight with all your strength.
Alright, let's heal up first.
Boost
Should have
gauge
moved
limit
Agnes away,
increase.
yeah, I forgot. Don't have CP.
Going all in.
Activating skill. Is this the extent of your powers?
Oh, shut up.
Boost gauge limiter
Divine Blade.
released.
Keep it up. It's working.
Alright, let's
Guess I better
grab
jet.
Aaron.
The star has arrived!
He has CP and we can Phoenix Barrage.
Do it, Aaron.
Burn in half! Ungalup barrage!
21,000.
Chance.
Alright, let's bear the nightmare.
It's go time!
What? 200 CP.
Let's party!
Okay, we can't bear the nightmare for some reason.
Fight with all your strength.
Okay, let's lure him here.
Over here!
Get up. Nice. Ooh,
Got your number.
still got hit.
Tore down the shard field? How is he so powerful?
Can you do something about this, Mare?
Whoa.
I'm trying. Just hang in there a little longer.
What's going on?
Here, let me help.
Let's get to work.
What the hell? Oh. Go dodge. Okay, so we got pushed out of combat.
Don't forget about your charge attack.
What the hell is going on? Wow. It doesn't seem like we can die.
Let's take them out! Take them down!
Whoa.
It's all ready to go.
All right, let's redeploy the field.
What the frick?
Good luck.
Okay. So the monster's gonna make a move.
With all your strength.
Yeah.
Pull out all the stops. There. I owe you one.
Hopefully
Now
we can
it's my
survive. Okay. Oh, we need impede. Do we have impede?
Pull out all the stops.
Certain arts will prove most effective.
Okay.
Show me what you got!
Who can we call to impede though? Elaine?
With all your strength.
I think Van.
Certain arts will prove most effective.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Pull out all the stops.
So heal yourself.
Zypha, activate!
And Agnes can. Because I think Van's gonna make a move and he can impede.
Stay on guard. Initializing drive.
Alright.
Here goes.
Let's move you here. Yeah, this one has impede.
Dice you up.
Alright.
You're next, Agnes!
Activating skill.
Nice.
Here goes!
Okay. Phoenix Barrage.
Activating
Back
skill.
attack.
Some of this!
29,000. Jesus Christ, Aaron is strong.
Devour or be devoured.
Is he gonna S-craft?
The shard field is down again?
Mare,
right.
Lapis, we need it back up. Stat.
Yeah, let's just dodge.
Now then!
I'll take over.
I'll take it from here.
Well on.
Ow.
Hold right.
Come on, come on.
We need to regroup.
Uh-oh.
I need to heal up soon.
All right. Nice, we managed to save some SP.
Certain arts will be more effective.
Alright, thank you.
Boost gauge limit increased.
You'll pay for that.
Can we bear the nightmare now? Oh crap. No, we can't.
Fight with all your strength.
Alright, let's do the back attack.
It's over. You're crushed. You're up, friend.
Let's move back here. Oh no,
Certain
somewhere
arts
here.
will prove most effective.
Yeah, let's heal. Heal your bomb.
Yeah! Do it, Aaron!
Uh-huh. Yeah, Aaron does more damage than Van.
Activating skill.
24,000, I love it. Oof.
I won't lose!
Uh-oh. Let's move through
I'll give it my
here.
all.
Certain arts will be more effective.
Let's stay on the offensive. It's up to you now. All right, time to let loose.
Remove buffs, delay, sure hit. Okay, let's just remove the buffs here.
Engaging skill.
Alright, all cancel. Uh-oh. Ooh.
I'm so pathetic.
Low health. Are you okay?
Alright, it's a good thing we took out Agnes. Oh crap.
I'll give it my all.
Uh-huh. Let's do some healing.
Initializing drive.
Alright.
Now we're talking.
Fight with all your strength.
Guess I better jet.
I'll handle it.
Here I go! A chance!
Okay, can you
I'll give it
SCF?
my
No.
all.
Certain arts will be more effective.
Let's revive Aaron.
Activating drive.
You'll be sorry for that. I'm out.
I'll take over.
Yeah, it doesn't have any CP anymore. Uh-huh.
With all your strength.
I'll take you on.
Now we can revive Ren.
Initializing drive.
Got your number.
I'll remember this. Now's a great time for a shard boost.
With all your strength.
Let's not use an S-Craft here, except for Van. Because I think this is stronger. It's an A+ attack.
And here I go.
Yes. We should have
Ren, if
been
you would.
next to Van, but let's heal him first. Oh crap. Yeah, I think we need Agnes to S-Craft. Holy hell.
Boost gauge limit increased.
Okay, we're fine now for now.
Zypha, activate.
That's
My move
fine.
now.
No. Let's use back attack.
Keep it up. It's working.
Raging Buster.
Activating
Raging Buster!
Yep. Ooh.
Yeah.
We are doing crap damage now.
Taking point.
Except for magic. Oh, crap.
Time for a little payback.
Jesus Christ. Heal Van again.
This will help.
Thanks, pal.
Is,
Taking point.
yeah, she's still charmed.
Bring it on!
Uh-huh.
Stay on guard.
Okay, let's heal on Yes.
There!
You saved me!
Let's move her back.
Yes!
Boost level maximum
Then we'll use
strength.
an S-craft here. As your summary.
All you want!
4,000, alright. It's almost dead.
I'll give it my all!
Uh-huh.
Pull out all the stops!
Certain arts will be more effective.
You can do this.
Okay, let's just heal. God damn it, it's hard to think. Let's heal a lane.
Activating drive!
Thank you.
Alright. Uh-oh. Whoa.
No, not now.
Is that it?
Okay, we managed to reach on Yes. We do have this one here, Serum Powder.
Yeah!
Alright,
You saved me!
so she can
I won't
S-craft,
lose!
hopefully. Uh-huh.
Don't push yourself. Your health is low.
I know. Yeah. Item. Restore all HP.
Yeah!
Whew. That's fine.
Pay for that!
Alright, I think we can S-craft now with Agnes. Yeah, just to make sure that
Boost gauge limit increased.
Ren... Okay, yeah, we gotta get rid of Van now.
We should go on the attack.
You're up!
Alright, time to let loose!
Okay. Let's use the
Engage
normal
skill.
attack here. That's fine.
Time for a little payback.
Okay, Cedar's Phantasma.
Activating drive.
Let's move you here. Yeah, let's use this one. Kaleido Fencer, yeah. Hopefully we stun this. No, not enough to stun.
Show them your step! This is it!
That's fine.
My turn now!
Uh-huh.
They're down!
Yeah, it's stunned.
Too slow! Yeah!
Yeah, you did. Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't tell me there's a round 2. Please don't. Oh, we didn't gain any experience. I think this is last.
What the?
Oh, we're still gonna have to fight that?
You reverted?
Please no. Can we bear the nightmare now?
It's like what happened with that demon lord!
Even a shard barrier won't be enough, I fear.
Mare! I'll bear the nightmare!
Right! I'm on the case!
Whew, finally. Alright, is this gonna be a one-on-one?
Van! Please, take care of Dingo!
Is it a one-on-one? Oh, damn.